but I think definitely at the end of the season, you want to find out where did we finish off and how can I best utilize my time now before I pick up, the clubs again full time, let's say, for argument's sake, for those up in the cool climates up in the Northeast and Northwest where they don't have the opportunities to get out and play as much. As a coach, what are you going to do as far as how you're going to best prepare your students for that off season? And I know you're dealing with people all over the world, so there's a lot of variety there. So might be some other things in addition to what Clint talked about that you might want to do as well, and keeping that dialogue open?
Several things that I do. One is I do a 10 lesson swing building program throughout the winter, and we basically break down their swing from the areas that they need the most work on, and then we build a program to assess those and go through those during those 10 sessions. And their homework in between might be exercises or drills for them to be able to see and sense, what those changes are going to be and where we're going to take them. But I also think it's important that, as Clint said, you look back at what was going on, what are the things that you have to work on? And like you said, there's all kinds of places to practice now. You can practice movements indoors very easily. And I try to give them exercises that will enhance the movements they're trying to make. A lot of the times we talk about early extension or any type of errors that they could come across, and then trying to build exercise programs to battle those to make them better. So when they come out on the other side, it's easier for them to make those movements. So I like to take each one, look at where their game was, develop a plan for how we're going to address the shortcomings and the things that didn't go as well as they should have. Give them the drills that they're going to need. I'm fortunate enough here that I can teach indoors all winter long, so I don't have any problems bringing them in. We've got an indoor-outdoor range, and then we also have indoor stimulators. So we don't have any issues bringing people in. But the ones I do online, it's definitely having a chance to see them, get a live view lesson, watching what they're doing, and then I can then either send them videos that I've done addressing those concerns and or drills, or we can do them live online. But it's really important that you address specific areas when you're in the off season, because that's the best time to take care of them. It's hard when you're in season, but when you got the off season going on, you can certainly address very specific pieces of your game that need to get better, a short game and all that. And like I said, I like putting in my basement, but my floor is about a 20 on the scale. With the cement, it goes pretty fast. But I have some other things that I do, but I have some lines drawn. Just to set up square. Where is square? How to get the putter moving in the right direction. Simple things is taking the golf club and setting it down, picking it up, put it back. Where is square? How do I move the club square through the ball? Very simple, precise movements that they can do in the off season, which will be huge benefits as they move into the next season.